Well, hey folks, pt.7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to our multiplayer server. Wow. Now there is a tractor doing a job. Check out the train on that one. That's amazing. That is amazing. Because I'm starting to feel lazy just riding a horse around watching you guys working.
Not very lazy, considering how much the payoff will be in a few days of riding a horse. What percent is it up to now?
%47. So not bad. My horse is worth $25,000 just about now. So, yes, it's a lot of work, and I'm not sure how people would put entire...
Aren't you glad you don't have like 8 of them?
...ranches together. Yeah, I don't know how people manage that. I mean, that would be, what, 40 minutes real time every single day just to get them to upgrade?
Yeah, I wish it was, I wish that scaled with time speeding up.
That'd be a bit cheaty.
I mean, maybe not a 1-to-1 scaling, but even if you get it down to 3 minutes, that's a huge increase in time to actually play.
Yeah, I think this is the way, though. Just get yourself one horse, work them up to max, sell them, you know, buy another one. I don't know. It'll pay for the horse ranch after pretty much, you know, one horse and you're paid for.
Yeah. But that's still 10 days before you pay for it, and then another 10 days, well, I mean, you could sell them before then and still make some money, but still. I think actually the only 10% per day is my biggest thing with it. The fact that it takes 10 days to get the most.
Well, compared to all the other critters on the map, they certainly do take the most effort to make some profit off of. I can barely keep up with my chickens. They put out so many boxes of eggs every time I log on.
How many chickens do you have?
I think 50. Which makes for a very busy rooster.
I'm sure he's not complaining.
Actually, he's strangely quiet considering how loud they usually are in this game.
He's worn out.
Okay. Alright, enough horsing around. Let's get to some actual workage here. Let's see what else they might need. Roosters are getting pretty low. But I think I've actually got to run them out because I'm going to change them up from wheat to barley. They've currently got wheat in there. Cleanliness isn't great, but that's expected.
Or maybe he's just sick of the noise from the horse. Doesn't want to add to it.
Alright, well, good to see the tourism board doesn't mind me sneaking my vehicles in amongst all the cars. Alright, what do we need to do first? Oh man, there's a lot of work needs done. So, the grass is all ready to cut, but that's not my biggest concern. It needs a bit of fertilizing. It says it needs plowing, but that'll be the day. Alright, how's our canola doing? And I've got bales to pick up. Canola growing, fertilize 0%. Okay. Alright, so I think first job is get those bales up off the ground, and then I should be able to go and run ferts across both fields. So, my. Hey Driz, did they pass the admin code on to you?
They did, thank you very much, sir.
Alright, good. Glad you got it, buddy.
The saying goes, was not expecting that one.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, you know. I'm not on 24/7, and it seems once in a while that things need done, so might as well let you guys do it. I mean, you know.
It's just nice being able to skip through the night.
Well, exactly, and that was the main reason.
Trying to do anything in the dark is a little awkward.
Well, I could say that's why I don't have children, but I'll let that go.
Well, I was going to say I'm an oddball. I like doing things. Yeah, we'll just leave that. Harvesting at night is quite entertaining.
I meant on the farm, not in the house.
Well, how do you think they get little farmers?
Nobody here has a farmhouse.
No, but did you see what got added today? A deck chair. So you find a tree in your property, stick a deck chair, and actually you don't have to buy a house anymore in the base game.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, considering I don't have a single tree on my property.
Well, you just have to be a bit brave then.
Or plant one.
That would also work.
Well, I said I don't know that the sleep mechanism can even work on the multiplayer scenario.
Yeah, I don't see how it would, but it's a interesting thought.
It's actually one of my biggest issues with a lot of the maps that don't have a real farm manager or start from scratch mode. They put a house in there. Okay, I don't mind having the farmyard all planned out. But a lot of times I don't want to buy that first off, and now I can't put a house down because there's a house somewhere on the map already.
Oh, that's right. They only allow you to place one. Interesting. There's that,
Maybe that's just me.
This is the straw blower I bought to be able to feed my horse. Because apparently that's the only way you can get straw into there. Everything else you can pop into the troughs, but straw you cannot just simply flip a bale over the fence. So, it's a little bit different. Excuse me. Now.
Well, I mean, if you can't skip through the night on multiplayer, which would make sense that you can't. But I would imagine if you could, that you would be able to have multiple houses on multiplayer, because you can't even see the other, like you can't see the other people's animal sheds or anything like that. But then again, you can see it if you're a contractor. I could see Binks's horse barn down there. Or corral or whatever. It would be awkward if you can skip through the night. Like, even if it's just the admin, are you like having all of us bunk out in your house?
have a lawn chair, sorry.
Even more awkward.
Hey Driz, did you hear that Logitech is entering into a contract with Giants to build some stuff for Farm Sim 19?
No, but I now am very interested in that.
Yeah, it's all they've said about it is they're going to build a modular, heavy hardware system.
That sounds interesting.
Hmm.
Well, if they would build a side panel type thing with the same quality of joystick they have with the HOTAS, that would be phenomenal.
Well, I get a feeling that's the sort of thing they're up to, because if you look at their those same modular systems they build for flight simulators, there's some pretty amazing stuff going on there.
And is this just a statement of intent at the moment, or have they been working quietly in the background?
Well, that I'm not sure of, but they did just announce the collaboration, so I guess they have actually entered into some kind of an agreement.
Well, I'll be having a look at that. Cheers, lad. Thanks for the heads up.
Should be really interesting. Really expensive. Now, I guess. Oh man, the barn is so far away.
Either if you catch the AMD announcement, or you're not that into the hardware side of it, so to speak.
Yeah, I also caught NVIDIA's CEO's response to it, which is actually almost more interesting than the announcements from AMD.
Oh, I haven't got to that yet. I was just off night shift, so I've got the AMD bit, but I haven't got the what was the NVIDIA saying to it.
Pretty much outright that AMD was a bunch of liars.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's sort of the gist of it. Yeah, they're not doing that, and they can't. Oh well.
Well, now that is an intriguing response, because it's kind of well documented, so... Alright, well, we'll watch it.
But yeah, the new Ryzen 3s look like they're going to be pretty skookum chips.
Yeah, and I love the fact that there's a space in the die which they completely ignored honest gov, and they might just fit another CPU on there.
Okay.
Alright, not a stock left standing.
Not bad at all. How much is that contract going to pay you?
That's just what I'm going to check. So it's 25, and I think I lose 4 for using their kit, and at the moment I'm 90% progress.
Well, that's not a bad dollar.
And I've got 4,000 left in the harvester, and my train is full.
Seeing a harvester come bearing down at you is not scary at all.
Alright, let's get these out to market. We've got our one odd grass bale mixed in there, of course, because, you know, that's the way the balers work.
You were booking it for the harvester, or with the harvester. And before you turned, it looked like it was coming right for me.
As if I would do such a thing. Trying to shorten the distance between the 4,000 litres in here and the tip point.
I figured.
Okay.
And there is still a great demand there, so you'll get even a little more than that for the extra.
Let's see how we're going to find our way down there. I think we'll use the usual and just go up past the store. Avoid town if we can. And that should do us well. Now there is a trailer in the game that will actually take 24 bales at a time. But apparently it's a little bit awkward to load and unload.
It's pretty good. This does 26 mile an hour.
Okay. Oop, there's the train again. No, this is the part that... Okay, I think I've just got to follow it around here. We should be fine. We should be fine. I think I remember how this works.
I doubt your tractor's gonna get that. Not with all those full carts behind it.
Now, is this the one? No, not quite. Let's keep going. Alright, this is it. It's got this weird curvy intersection. So down here. Oh, there's somebody up there working. I can get rid of that now. Well, we'll keep the little one. There we go.
If I could have split up your carts and had the harvester bring, one or two of them.
No, never thought of that.
And what the heck is the turn? There it is. It's a little bit hidden away here.
Not only is it cool to watch the trains, it's cool to watch the icons. You know, your blue marker followed by a couple blue dots.
Yeah.
I'm just so impressed with the way they've done the physics this time around, and I know that's a silly thing, but it appeals to me.
Little things are usually what makes or breaks a game. How many little things are just too annoying versus how many little things you get enjoyment out of.
Alright, let's hope we at least get $1 or $2. As you can see, my bucks are down big.
A little thing, but in the grand scheme of the game, it would be.
Well, $3,000 is $3,000. I guess I can't snip at that. Oops. Darn vehicles parked all over the place. Ah. There we go. Yes, my driving gets better all the time, doesn't it? Not. Let's just poke down through there. There we go. Alright, let's head back home and do it one more time. So that's pretty nice. The horse is actually almost worth something now. We will take him to his peak and then kick him off for another one. He can go to the retirement stud home or whatever it is they do with him. it's a ways back. Nope, I'm good for gas still. There we go. And then we'll take this one down, cut town off. Perfect. Alright, let's jump back into the quiet zone. So yeah, I've got to say, the multiplayer server is working out really, really well. I am enjoying this game on a level that I have not for a very long time. You know, it was one thing to start getting a little burnt out on 17, but, you know, it's with a good group of people. A multiplayer experience on this game is pretty cool, because it's much the same as the regular, except it has a real community sort of feeling. You know, fields are changing all the time, every time you show up, and, you know, one of the reasons I like to take the horse off first is go around and look at all the stuff that's been done. We have quite a productive cow farm on the map now. I believe Rappram is running a cow farm. There's another couple of chicken ranches. We've got another horse being raised. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, I like to hop on old Taylor there, which is the name they gave my horse for some reason, and have a waddle about and see what's new and exciting. It hasn't rained on this map yet. Which is rather unusual. Okay, we're back. Back home sweet home. So almost all of my oats I also put into the silo over there. Whoa. Other than what I required to feed Taylor. I filled his trough, the rest of it went in. So we should have a reasonable little stash of both oat and barley now. Okay, and let's get him ready. Wow, the weeds are so high I can hardly see my bales from in cab.
At least you have a pretty view of flowers.
Every cloud.
Okay. Ooh. Well, that was a little cheaty, but it works. And we'll grab these two and make another run. There we go. Boom. And we're out of here. Train coming? Nope, 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 nope. Good. There we go. Boy, oh boy, it's a long run out to that shop, I gotta say. It is indeed a long run out to that shop. But hey, well, things are coming along. Things are really coming along. Maybe next time around, I'll take you guys on an actual tour for those of you that aren't on the multiplayer map, and hey, if you're not, why not? There we go. So that new mod that we put in, the mass fill weight mod, that's
£15,100 over and above contract.
Nicely done.
Not bad at all.
Oh, and it didn't charge me for
At least somebody's making money. Excuse me. Oh, there's Driz selling his greens. Right on. Making the big bucks. Oh, such a long drive to that barn, I tell you. I wonder, is there actually anywhere else on the map that does buy bales? I don't think that there actually is. We'll have to have a look here. Here, I'll pull into the shop so we can come to a stop. Because that whole thing where the map doesn't make you stop anymore can be dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Alright, so let's have a look, though. No, it looks like they're the only ones that do, eh? Well, that's kind of a drag. And it doesn't promote competition either, so, Oh well. Let's see if that one grass bale was my redeeming factor and I get even way less for this. That is the one problem. See, that's why I don't like that there's no competition to the barn. Because at the rate that demand causes prices to go down in this game, you know, by the time you get a field worth of bales sold, you're getting a quarter of what you were originally getting. So, and with no competition, it's not like you can just, well then fine, I'll take it across the street. Well, you can, but they won't buy it from you. Cozy wool. Yeah. They've had a great demand for all the good it's done. And oh no!
Did Tuggy ever come back on?
Not that I've seen. Yeah, Tuggy, if you're out there, buddy, try signing in. Hopefully we got that straightened out and you've got the right address and stuff going on so we can get you on here, buddy. It'd be good to see you. Well, not you, you know, your avatar. Okay, let's see how much of a shot we're gonna take. Okay, let's get her tipped and see if we get better money for this. Boy, I'll tell you, these farm workers must be doing well. Look at that, every one of them drives a Mercedes station wagon. Maybe it's a company car. It's gotta be. Alright, here we go. 28.91, yeah, it's dropping already. Yeah. It really sucks there's no competition for the barn because they drop their prices so quickly, but you can't go anywhere else.
I kind of hope modders will come up with something there because it is a bit of a one-trick pony.
Well, they have the sell point mods.
Although, if you look around here at the barn, every single employee drives a Mercedes station wagon. So we know what they're doing with the money. Yeah, that's gotta be why they're chimping you out so low, I'll tell you.
I think I need to change job.
I mean, at least for silage and stuff like that, you do have the BGA if you want to fork out 770 grand to get it. For stuff like manure, you have nothing except for the BGA, which you still have to fork out the 770,000 to sell.
So you can't sell anything at the BGA unless you own it? What's the point of that?
The prices don't fluctuate
Well, what if you buy it? Then can other people bring their stuff there and sell it?
I believe only the owner gets money for it.
Well, it sounds to me like Giants has managed to make the BGA pretty much just a useless object on the map.
Well, especially when they raise the price, because it used to be 300 or 400 on this map.
Huh.
And they made it so that you can't take out a loan and just go and buy it. Mostly because, I imagine because people were doing that to just sell it there and then resell the BGA and pay back their loan.
Hmm. Well, that's not a very good system. I mean, heck, that'd be like being able to buy the shop and then no one else could buy equipment, you know? Don't think that's very good, but I see we are reaching pretty much the end of our time here. So, do hope everybody enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. If you want to continue seeing me broadcast videos from the multiplayer server here, or if perhaps we should find ourselves a secondary map and do a series from there. Either way, let me know in the comments down below. Hope everybody really liked the video. I enjoyed the heck out of making them for you. So, till next time, guys, take care of each other. This has been pt.7. Ciao for now.